A step forward in the case of a man accused of killing his parents in the town of Wolf River. Court records say 72-year-old David Metzig and 71-year-old Jan Metzig were found dead in their home with gunshot wounds. It's a story we first alerted you to back in March. Holly Brantley in Oshkosh with a first alert update.
We were inside the courtroom when Erik Metzig made his latest appearance before a judge. He's accused of first-degree intentional homicide in the deaths of his parents, David and Jan Metzig. You see Erik Metzig here as he is escorted in. Today's preliminary hearing moved quickly. The court is waiting on DNA evidence, setting a status conference for September.
Your Honor, at this point we've received all the discovery that the state apparently has. We're still going through that. However, there are a number of crucial items that are not present with the state's discovery that we are both waiting on the lab for. It's my understanding the state can clarify this, that they're looking at least another 80 days.
As we previously reported, Metzig was bound over for trial at an earlier appearance in April. Back in March, another of the Metzig's sons found them dead inside their home. The family owns the popular Union Star cheese factory. According to the criminal complaint, a gun was found on the kitchen counter of the home. In the garage, police found another handgun in a garbage bag and several unfired bullets near the bodies. The criminal complaint goes on to say police found red smears, which were believed to be blood, in Erik Metzig's car, and a journal in his bedroom had writings saying he wanted to eliminate his parents and make it look like they disappeared. Metzig is due back in court September 7th. In Oshkosh, Holly Brantley, Action 2 News.